Alright, so this is a preseason season 9 guide to Ahri. I'll be going over some of commonly used rune setups, and then I'll be introducing some new ideas. And so let's get started. So here is the first rune setup that I've seen most often on Ahri. You'll be taking Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Ultimate Hunter as your primary, and for your secondary, you'll be taking. You can take Nimbus Cloak and Absolute Focus. You can take Nimbus Cloak, or you can take Manifold Band for your for your top row. For your secondary row, Transcendence and Absolute Focus are pretty good. Celerity is garbage right now, so don't take that at all. And then for your third row, Scorch, Water Walkings for roaming, and Gathering Stars for scaling. But I like to take Nimbus Cloak and Absolute Focus because of the extra bonuses that you get from Absolute Focus and the movement speed that you get after using your ultimate, which will help you dodge some skill shots and kite better. And then for your third tree, you can take double damage, and then you can change between health, armor, or magic resist depending on matchup. But most likely, you'll be taking HP because you'll gain more based on your level. The second page is the Glacial Augment build. Now you can change perfect timing with magical footwear, but that depends on you. If you want to free Zanyas, which I would take rather than delay my boots for a bit. So you'll be taking Glacial Augment, perfect timing, or magical footwear. You can take biscuits or minion dematerializer. And for your last row, you'll it's not like most of the time, like a lot of the time, my bad, a lot of the time you'll be taking Time Warp Tonic because you'll be buying the corrupting potion item, and you'll gain movement speed because that's what Time Warp Tonic does to you, and your stuff will what's that? You'll immediately gain like 50% of the bonuses from your potions. And for your secondary, you'll be using Cheap Shot and Ingenious Hunter. Ingenious Hunter because it reduces the cooldown of your items. So let's say you'll be buying GLP and Twin Shadows, those will be reduced. And Cheap Shot because like the Glacial Augment Slow will also proc Cheap Shot and your Charm and your GLP and all that stuff. So Cheap Shot is a really good rune on this build. And same thing for your third tree. You'll be taking two damages and one defense slot depending on your matchup. Here are some ideas that I want to introduce. You can take Unsealed Spellbook, Perfect Timing, or Magical Footwear, Minion Dematerializer, and Biscuit Delivery. And then for your last tree, you can take either Cosmic Insight or Time Warp Tonic. Now I would recommend Cosmic Insight because it reduces the summer spell cooldown, and it also Unsealed Spellbook does the same, I think. And I don't know, but it sounds like a good idea because imagine this: you take Ignite, or you take Flash Ignite for your initial runes, and then if you want to TP to say bot lane or top lane, you could just TP there, and then after that you just kill them. You just go back to lane like nothing ever happened. But you'll be losing on the damage runes, like say on the domination, you'll be losing on the electrocute damage, but you'll be more useful because you'll have all these different summoner spells that you can be using for your team. So you're more of a team player. And then for your secondary tree, you can go like Ultimate Hunter and Ghost Portal or Eyeball Collection, or you can switch it up to a sorcery and take Mana Flow Band and Gathering Storm for scaling. And third tree is always the same. Nothing really changed with the third tree. And another idea I just thought of is a sustain. Like I don't want to get poked out of lane Ahri build. So you take Fleet Footwork, Overheal, or you can take Triumph too, doesn't matter. And then you take Legend Tenacity and you take Coup de Grace. And then for Domination you take Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter. Third tree doesn't matter as always. Now, you might be thinking, this sucks. No, it doesn't suck, because you'll never be poked out of lane. You'll always have sustain, and you can gain your stacks by killing them. Yes, I have 200 IQ. You guys don't even know it, but I do have 3000 IQ. This is coming from the best Ahri in the world. Just saying. And then here's like one of the old Ahri builds that used to be a thing when was that? I think Preseason 8 or Season 8 was in its early stages, which is like taking Summon Ahri, then Mana Flow Band. You can take Trends or Absolute Focus. I'll rather take Absolute Focus. And then you can take Scorch or whatever. And then bam. Secondary, Sudden Impact, Ultimate Hunter, or you can interchange it to whatever you need. And there you go. Those are the rune pages for Ahri. The most common one that I use, or not the most common, it's like I take it like 100% of the time, is this one right here with the Electrocute. It's just Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, Ultimate Hunter, Nimbus Cloak, Absolute Focus, and then third sheet doesn't matter. What's that? There's another one, which is the Dark Harvest, but they nerf Dark Harvest to the point where you don't really gain that much anymore. But if you still want to try it, it's like Dark Harvest, Eyeball, Ultimate Hunter, and then Nimbus Cloak, and then Absolute Focus. This is basically like, you know, pretty damage heavy, but I still like Electrocute better, because once you land the E auto Q, it procs Electrocute and you could just get away like that. So yeah, those are the rune pages that I would never use except for the first one I introduced. I used the Glacial Augment one for like a couple times, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I just stick with the Electrocute because I got a solo carry, man. I'm the best Ahri in the world. I just got a solo carry. I can't carry my team, I gotta carry myself, man. So yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoy. Share it on Facebook, because your mothers and your grandmother need to see this video so that they can get better at Ahri. And yeah, bye.